Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Welcome to our Sagittarius Elixir Rite for 2021. I'm Scott Stenwick, your host for these ritual night events, presented under the auspices of Leaping Laughter OTO in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight, we are going to be working with the sign Sagittarius. But before I get going there, always remember, like, subscribe, request notifications. That way you won't miss a video here on Leaping Laughter's YouTube channel. The sign Sagittarius is attributed to the power of transmutations, and this is an extremely general power. In fact, transmutation can be used to change almost anything. So, in a sense, it's like, if we define magic as a science and art of causing change and conformity with will, transmutation is kind of the power that, does that in its simplest form. So, the power of Sagittarius, that transmutation power, can do a lot. Also, keep in mind that these powers are descriptive, not proscriptive. So, if you look up something in an astrology book under Sagittarius, well, you're going to find that any property that's attributed to Sagittarius, that sort of an intent can also be used for this ritual. Now, in order to participate in this ritual, you're going to want to have something to drink, a cup of water, juice, wine. And the ritual says wine. It doesn't necessarily have to be wine. Non-alcoholic options work fine. Even something like water works fine if that's what you have. The point is that the cup is going to hold something that you're going to take a drink of, and we're going to be turning that into our elixir here through this ritual process. Now, so make sure you have that before you sit down and get ready to watch the rest of this video. So you'll want to get your cup. And then while you watch the video, you can just kind of hold your cup, kind of like this. Hold it. You want to kind of feel the energy moving between your hands as you concentrate on what is going on during the ritual. In the description, I have also included the script of the ritual, so you can follow along, but it is not strictly necessary. You can participate in this simply by holding your cup, focusing on what's going on, and formulating an intent and drinking at the appropriate time. So, once you have that ready, you'll want to sit down and just kind of, get into kind of a meditative state of mind and focus on what we're going to be doing here. And then remember, too, that you're not going to want to, when you take a drink from your cup, you're not going to want to finish the entire thing because you want to have some left over, and we're going to be leaving that as an offering to the angel of Sagittarius at the end of the ritual. And at that point, I'll let you know, what to do with that. It's just like all the other elixir rituals. If you've seen one of these, you've pretty much seen all of them in terms of the actions you take, focusing on the cup, drinking from the cup but not emptying it, and then handling the offering. So with that, I am going to get started here. Thank you very much for watching, and welcome to our Sagittarius Elixir Rite for 2021. Belasteon Peda. Atamakut Vegabra Vegada Leonamamen Yai Anana Ihaya Allah. Before me Raphael, behind me Gabriel, on my right hand Michael, on my left hand Oriel. For about me flames the pentagram, and in the column stands the six-rayed star. Atamakut Vebra Veda Leamamen We take refuge in Nuit, the blue-lidded daughter of sunset, the naked brilliance of the voluptuous night sky, as we issue the call to the awakened nature of all beings, for every man and every woman is a star. Makashana. We take refuge in Hadit, the secret flame that burns in every heart of man and in the core of every star, as we issue the call to our own awakened natures, arousing the coiled serpent about to spring. Amrahadabra. We take refuge in Heru Raha, who wields the double power, the wand of double power, the wand of the force of Kofnia, but whose left hand is empty, for he has crushed the universe and naught remains, as we unite our awakened natures with those of all beings everywhere and everywhen, dissolving all obstacles and healing all suffering. For pure will, unassuaged purpose, delivered from the lust of result, is every way perfect. All is pure and present, it has always been so, for existence is pure joy. All the sorrows are but a shadow as they pass and are done, but there is that which remains. To this realization we commit ourselves, pure and total presence, so mote it be. Iron Eye, Adrashnunyan, Isis, nature, the fullness of earth, Horus, volition, the triumph of Sol, Set, guardian, lord of the threshold, Tahuti, perfection, uniting them all. Isis, Horus, Set, Tahuti, Amrahadabra. Isis in fullness, Horus triumphant, Set the liminal, Tahuti, Natir, Netaru. Isis, Horus, Set, Tahuti, Makashana. The linking of earth with the stars. Arita. 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 Ararita, Ararita, Ararita. Iron Eye, Adrashnunyan. Isis, nature, the fullness of earth. Horus, volition, the triumph of Sol. Set, guardian, lord of the threshold. Tahuti, perfection, uniting them all. Isis, Horus, Set, Tahuti, Abrahadabra. Isis in fullness, Horus triumphant, Set the liminal, Tahuti, Natir, Netaru. Isis, Horus, Set, Tahuti, Makashana. The linking of earth with the stars. Now I begin to pray, thou child, holy thy name and undefiled. Thy reign is come, thy will is done. Here is the bread, here is the blood. Bring me through midnight to the sun. Save me from evil and from good, that thy one crown of all the 10, even now and here be mine. Amen. In my breast I carry the mark of the living God. I adore thee, thou light of the world. I adore thee, thou light of the Grail. I ask nothing from thee, for I am become thee. I and thee are one in the perfection of the mystery of life. And before the throne there was a sea of glass like crystal, and in the center and around the throne 4 living creatures full of eyes in front and behind. Without stopping day and night, they were saying, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was, who is, and who is coming. Iao. Holy art thou who art universe. Holy art thou who art in nature formed. Holy art thou, the vast and the mighty, source of darkness, source of light. Lord Almighty and all-powerful, hear our prayers. Command thy holy angels above the fixed stars to be assisting and aiding of thy people, that we may command all spirits of the air, fire, water, earth, heaven, and hell, so that they may tend to the glory of God and man. Arita, they have Arita, they have Arita. They have Arita. They have O thou transfigured dream of blinding light, thou beatitude of wonderment! Yea, as I behold thee, mine understanding is but as the glimpse of a rainbow through a storm of blinding snow. O my God, thou mighty one, thou creator of all things, I renounce unto thee the moonlit peaks of the mountains, and the arrow-shaped kiss of the firs, and all of the travail of the winds, so that I may be lost on the summit of thy glory, and be consumed in the unutterable joy of thine everlasting rapture. O thou flame-tipped arrow of devouring fire, that quiverest as a tongue in the dark mouth of night, I swear to thee by the thurible of thy glory, to breathe the incense of mine understanding, and to cast the ashes of my wisdom into the valley of thy breast. O thou sovereign archer of the darksome regions, who shooteth forth from thy transcendental crossbow the many-rayed suns into the fields of heaven, I know thee. O thou eight-pointed arrow of light, who smiteth the regions of the seven rivers, until they laugh like maenads with snaky thyrsus. O glory be to thee, O God, my God, for I behold thee in the stars and meteors of night. Thou hast caparisoned her grey coursers with moons of pearl, so that they may shake forth the glory of thy name. O thou mighty God, make me as a green arrow of lightning that speedeth through the purple clouds of night. I beseech thee, O thou great God, that I may wake fire from the crown of thy wisdom and flash into the depths of thine understanding, O thou God, my God. O thou cloudy virgin of the world, whose breasts are as scarlet lilies, paling before the sun, dandle me in the cradle of thine arms, so that the murmur of thy voice may lull me to sleep like a pearl lost in the depths of a silent sea. O thou God of the nothingness of all things, thou who art neither the vitality of worlds nor the breath of star-entangled being, O thou who art not horsed amid the centaur clouds of night, nor the twanging of the shuddering bowstring of noon, I deny thee by the powers of mine understanding. thrown me in the unity of thy might, and stabbed me with the javelin of thine all-pervading nothingness. For thou art all, and none of thee is in the fullness of thy not-being. Ah, but I rejoice in thee, O thou, my God, thou seven-rayed rainbow of perfect loveliness, thou light-rolling chariot of sunbeams, thou fragrant scent of the passing storm. Yea, I rejoice in thee, thou breath of the slumbering valleys, O thou low murmuring ripple of the ripe cornfields. I rejoice, yea, I shout with gladness, till, as the mingling blushes of day and night, my song weaveth the joys of life into a gold and purple crown, for the glory and splendor of thy name. O my God, kindle me with joy, and be merciful unto me, as I humble myself before thee, for all the strength of my mind is but as a web of silk that bindeth the milky breasts of the stars. O woe unto me, my God, woe unto me, for all my craft is as an injured arrow, featherless and twisted, that should be loosed from its bowstring by the hands of an infant. Yet in the wayward struggling of its flight do I grip the unwavering courses of thy wisdom. Oh, what art thou, O God, my God, thou soft pearl set at a bow of effulgent light, O thou drop of shimmering dew, thou surging river of bewildering beauty, who speedest as a blue arrow of fire beyond, beyond. Oh, how can I measure the poisons of thy limbic, and yet be forever transmuted in the Athanor of thine understanding? O thou unity of all things, as the sun that rolleth through the 12 mansions of the sky, so art thou, O God, my God. I cannot slay thee, for thou art everywhere. Lo, though I lick up the boundless light, the boundless and the not, there still shall I find thee, thou unity of unities, thou oneness, O thou perfect nothingness of bliss. O glorious and mighty Advakiel, you who command and rule over the spirits of Keshe, behold me, and in the name of the same your God, the transformative and fiery Veha, attend and appear before us in this circle of art. Full powers and wonders of the sign of Sagittarius do we rightly desire. Enlighten our understanding, encourage our hearts, and manifest unto us now as we partake of your spiritual realm. So mote it be. Advakiel, 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 Advakiel. You are holy, and your name is holy. You are exalted, and your name is exalted. You are mighty, and your name is mighty. You are strong, and your name is strong. You are honored, and your name is honored. You are true, and your name is true. You are ancient, and your name is ancient. You are blessed, and your name is blessed. You are chosen, and your name is chosen. You are great, and your name is great. You are praised, and your name is praised. You are power, and your name is power. Gloria Patri et Matri et Filius et Filia et Spiritus Sancto externo et Spiritus Sancto interno ut errata sterid in seculo seculorum sex in uno per nomen septem in uno Ararita. Oh, transformative and fiery, they have. To thee we present this talisman of our magical will. We ask thee, O exalted one, to receive this body of our rite into the light of thy presence. As we proceed in making this elixir of Sagittarius, charging it with the creative energies of Kesheth, we shall achieve a true alchemical ferment, mighty in Yetzirah and vitalized by thy blessing. In partaking of this mystery, let there be unto us vitality of soul, increase of sight, true gnosis, and complete manifestation of the wonders of thy sphere. Creature of wine, who art established in the sphere of Sagittarius, by the vital force of my breath, I enliven thee to perfect this holy work of holy magic in the realm of Kesha. They have. They have. May have. Behold the elixir of Sagittarius, for all and for each it is prepared. Let each and all receive its magic virtue. So, this is the point where you're going to formulate your intent. You're going to drink from the cup, and remember not to empty the cup, because immediately after this, we're going to be leaving the remainder of what's in the cup as an offering to the angel. Glorious and mighty Andavakiel, we make this offering unto you that it may nourish and fortify you as you attend to your appointed tasks. Be the ferment of our spiritual alchemy mighty in the crucible of our souls. So mote it be. O thou, Andavakiel, praise and honor be unto thee for the splendor of thine office and the majesty of thy being, and the blessing of thy God and mine, the transformative and fiery Veha. Because thou hast diligently answered unto our demands, and hast been very ready and willing to come at our call, we do here license thee to depart unto thy proper place for the name of Veha, without causing harm or danger unto man or beast. Depart then, I say, and be thou very ready to come at our call, being duly exercised and conjured by these sacred rites of magic. We charge thee to withdraw peaceably and quietly, and that the peace of the Almighty, eternal, true, and living God be ever continued between us. Amen. So mote it be. May life, light, love, and liberty be extended universally to all under the regency of the one law of Thelema. May all attain the stone of the wise, the summum bonum, true wisdom, and perfect happiness. May the benefit of this act and all acts be dedicated unto the complete liberation and supreme enlightenment of all beings everywhere, pervading space and time. So mote it be. May the benefits of practice, ours and others, come to fruition ultimately and immediately, and we remain in a state of presence. Atomokut Vegebra Vegedula Leilamamin. I now declare this temple duly closed. Now, as for that offering, this concludes our ritual. And in order to set out the offering for the angel, what I generally do is take the cup, and I take my Sagittarius tablet that's been under there the whole time for this ritual, and I'm going to set the tablet over here, and I am going to set the cup right on top of it. And generally speaking, I allow the offerings to just naturally evaporate over time. You can put it on your altar, something like that. Basically, any place where the spirit will have access to it and be able to partake of it. You can also dispose of it outdoors if you want. Just remember, pouring it out. And, this is, a dedicated offering to the angel Advakiel, who is the angel of Sagittarius. So, that concludes our ritual for tonight. I want to thank you all for watching. And also remember, I got that donation link down there in addition to the like, subscribe, notifications, and the description of the ritual. So no donation is too small. All donations go to support the operation of Leaping Laughter OTO in Minneapolis, Minnesota. With that, I'd like to thank you all for watching and have a great rest of the evening. Love is the law, love under will.